Boy, I sure do love standing in alleys. Wait, who was that? My God, she's perfect.
Oh yeah?
Oh, even better. Hey guys, I'm the Digiologist, and today's lesson is on the Queen of Spiders, the lady of lots of legs, Madam Web, but better. Arukenimon. We'll go over her role in the digital world, her possible Digivolutions, and even whether you'd want her as a partner. A Digimon partner, not a... never mind. Let's start by taking a look at Arukenimon. Arukenimon is a virus attribute demon beast type Digimon. An ultimate level Digimon, the name comes from a corruption of Arachne, the ancient Greek woman transformed into a spider by the gods. I'm pretty sure that's just an Animorph plot, but maybe it's just me. Arukenimon have 6 spider-like legs connected to a ball-like abdomen. This entire lower half is covered in hairs, much like real-world tarantulas. Connected to the abdomen is the upper body of a woman I'd let ruin my life. This upper half has gray skin with a sleeveless red shirt. They also have a red mask covering their upper face along with horns sprouting out of silk-like hair. Arukenimon also possess the ability to disguise themselves as human women, usually maintaining their pale skin and white hair. They use this disguise to attract unsuspecting prey, be it human or Digimon. So if a woman is ever being nice to you, remember, there is a chance that she's a spider. When Arukenimon does use this disguise to attract prey, she has a variety of ways of taking them down. Using acid mist, she can breathe out a cloud of green acid that dissolves any Digimon unfortunate to touch it. She can also use spider thread, where she creates webs from her hands that can trap opponents or become razor sharp to slice through them. But if melting or being chopped up isn't a terrifying enough death for you, I present Predation Spider, where Arukenimon opens her abdomen and releases several Dokugamon that she keeps in her body. These Dokugamon are also capable of firing off Ko-Dokugamon. This creates what I like to call a spider-pocalypse. Now that you've got that nightmare in your head, let's go over Arukenimon's behavior in the digital world. Earning her title as the Queen of Spiders, every Arukenimon rules over several Dokugamon and Ko-Dokugamon, often using them as an army or sometimes even as spies. Almost exclusively an ambush predator, Arukenimon uses her human disguise to lure unwitting prey away from the safety of others. Once alone, she uses her webs to capture them, that way she can devour them at her own leisure. But for stronger prey, she'll use her underlings to weaken her target, sacrificing them to deliver the killing blow herself. Like every ex you've ever had, she is cruel, manipulative, and ruthless. While mostly hiding out in the dark corners of ruins, caves, or woods, there are rare occasions where Arukenimon will venture into the more civilized settlements and cities of the digital world. Though, even here, she will use every trick and tactic in the book to achieve whatever goal she set her mind on. Besides manipulation, the only reason Arukenimon ever seemed to work with other Digimon is fear. If one recognizes another Mon as stronger than her, she may ally herself with them to avoid deletion. Though, we must assume she's plotting to get rid of them as soon as she safely can. Now, personally, I think Arukenimon looks great as is, but if you're one of those weirdos that doesn't appreciate a hot spider lady, then she does have a few Digivolutions that may interest you. Say you like Arukenimon's manipulative nature, but wish she took more direct control of her targets, simply by allowing her to hone her puppeteering skills and avoid combat. She could digivolve into a Parasamon. Or maybe you want a more destructive force of nature. Well, simply by going down to the swamplands of the digital world and letting her loose on virus attribute plant-type Digimon, she will absorb enough of their data that soon a monstrosity known as Hydramon will be your partner. Do you want that same force of nature but want it sexier? Well, first, have you seen Hydromon's card? I mean, come on. And second, by absorbing data attribute plant and fairy type Digimon, you could have a big, beautiful Rafflesimon. Perhaps you're one of those tamers that wants to threaten the digital world. We've all had those days, no judgment. Well, head to the deepest, most dangerous depths of the dark area. Should you survive, your partner may become Golfmon, or as we Digiologists call it, a problem. So now, the moment of truth. Should you get an Arukenimon as a partner? No! No, you should not. Having a partner digivolve into an Arukenimon is perfectly fine, as you'll have that prior relationship and trust. But as for going to the digital world and getting an Arukenimon, terrible idea. She is likely to capture and eat you well before you even get a chance to ask her to be your partner. But hey, maybe you're a fiend for the Spidussi and you're willing to risk it. What would you even say? Keep in mind the promise of fun, food, or friendship will not work on her. You really only have two options. Swear undying fealty to her and try to convince her that the power a tamer supplies is better than the meal she's about to make of you. Admittedly, you'd be more pet than partner, but it's 2015. I'm not going to judge your fetish. The second option is a bit more extreme and frowned upon by some. The ancient art of do what I say or die. By showing Arukenimon that you are a terrifying force, she may decide joining you is in her best interest. This option is really only viable if you already have one or more Digimon working for you, and this method also has a far higher risk of her backstabbing you. Let's pretend either of these methods worked. What's Arukenimon even like as a partner? Selfish. She will absolutely sacrifice you to save her own skin. She may even sacrifice you just as a point of convenience. With a partner like this, relaxation is a thing of the past. If you want to survive, you'll need your guard up to avoid her machinations at all time. Admittedly, it's not all bad having an Arukenimon. She will likely maintain her control over the lesser spider Digimon. This gives you access to a small army and even a network of Digimon suitable for spying. Never forget where their true loyalties lie, though. The fact that she can take a human disguise means she can operate with you in the human world without notice. Between that and her spider-like abilities, she is excellent at stealth. Speaking of which, when it comes to combat, don't expect a fair fight. Arukenimon will stick to their ambush or swarm tactics whenever possible. This can end a fight before it's even begun, but it will leave her at a slight disadvantage if forced in a one-on-one battle out in the open. All in all, while I believe Arukenimon is a strong and useful Digimon, her overall cruelty and traitorous tendencies make Arukenimon a rather difficult partner. Outside of Digivolution, I do not recommend her as a partner, even to veteran Digimon tamers. So, that's Arukenimon. Did you learn anything new about her? Are you willing to ignore everything I just said just because you want a spider GF? Well, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below which Digimon you'd like to see a Digi-ecology video on. As always, I'm the Digiologist. Thanks for watching.